Hey guys, so you guys probably already know this, but Five Nights at Freddy's, the movie trailer, has just released yesterday. So I'm going to watch it now because, as you know, we've done a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's on this channel, including a movie that we released way back in, I think it was 2017 for Halloween, and this is going to come out on Halloween, so it's really quite fitting. I want to sort of see what they've managed to do in the movie trailer compared to what we tried to do way back in 2017 with our tiny budget of, I think, £20, and see if there's any kind of similarities there and just see how good this looks. So let's watch it. Okay, interesting drone shot. Ah, okay. I'm guessing that's Mike. Steve. Steve. Am I missing something there? Wow, I mean this sort of stuff, look at that. Yeah, definitely didn't have the budget for that when we did it. But it is actually, this shot here is just how I imagined it. This is really looking cool. I mean, the interior looks exactly right. Yeah, with all the pictures in the background. Foxy. The vents. And like, yeah, the whole, oh look at that, all the CC. I love the fact that they've kept to the game. A lot of these big movie studios would just go with something completely different. I mean, you guys are probably too young, but Street Fighter back in the day was completely nothing to do with Street Fighter. Okay, so it's got a few different characters in it as well. Who's this? Some sort of... Oh, okay, is she like a policewoman or original staff? Maybe she's original staff. Hey, Carl the Cupcake's in it. So this is sort of set more in modern times, I think. I love the fact that it's got all the music as well. It really gives you that feel. Look at that. Look at the animatronics there. Man, if we'd had the budget to do that. Proper, actual animatronics. Not CG, proper animatronics. That looks CG though. That looks CG. But the other stuff looks really good. I like the fact that they brought in the child here as well. Obviously that's going to be like what's going to happen. She's obviously going to get taken and he's going to have to try and rescue her.
Thanks for the heads up.
I wonder if she's going to be taken to the other side as well. Like if she's going to have to become a soul and it's going to go that far, or if she just gets kidnapped. Look at that. Even Carl the Cupcake with his little eyelids. Wow. Okay, so the actual hand. I don't think that hand coming out could have been. Surely it couldn't be a ghost child. They're looking up at the cameras. That's interesting. Oh, they get Springtrap. That actually reminds me of one of the shots we did. Okay, cool. Wow.
Where to? Why do I always get the weirdos?
That's interesting. That's really interesting. Well, I've got to say, that trailer is definitely living up to the hype, because I know obviously there's a lot of fans behind Five Nights at Freddy's, and so it's almost like Star Wars fans. If you get it wrong, you definitely know about it. The trailer, I think, is hitting the nail on the head. It's got the exact kind of feel to it. The lighting's amazing, especially inside the interiors, the props. They could have gone CGI. This is what a lot of people do nowadays, go CGI. And I mean, we went CGI just literally because we didn't have the budget to. Weirdly, CGI is usually sort of more expensive than traditional props, but we didn't have the budget to create the props. I mean, I'd have loved to have had full-size Five Nights at Freddy's costumes. Glad they've gone with the actual animatronics. That's really cool. And the angle of Mike having a daughter that he takes with him, and she's going to get kidnapped by the Five Nights at Freddy's characters, and he's going to have to sort of go on a rescue mission. It might even be that he tries to escape and then realises his daughter's in there. There's going to be that kind of feel to it. It's interesting with the other security guard as well. There was actually a thing in the teaser trailer last month, and the girl was in a ball pit. And so I'm thinking what they're doing is they're just sort of basically combining a lot of the best elements of the games into one film, because obviously there's a ball pit in Security Breach. Like a lot of these trailers, they pick the best bits that they know the fans are going to like, and they put it all together, like some of the Star Wars films where it looks amazing and you watch the film and you're like, So could that happen with this? Yeah, I think it definitely could. It could just be a very well put together trailer for the fans in that it's got all the best elements, but the actual overall thing just doesn't work as a whole. I'm hoping that's not the case, because it does look like it's got some good scenes in it. It's also interesting to see the sort of comparisons between the trailer and our film. Obviously, I doubt Scott Cawthon would even watched our movie, but it is probably just because of the way horror works and the certain sort of techniques used. But there's the things with the like the torch going through with the abandoned look of it all, which we had, and then him trying to get out the door. There's just certain elements there that really sort of like mirror what we did, which I'm really pleased that that kind of feel is there as well, because I know a lot of people loved the movie and was hoping that the actual movie will be similar in sort of the vibe. So they've definitely done that. They've knocked it out of the park with that. So yeah, let's bring on Halloween, I say, and see what the final movie is like. If you haven't seen our Five Nights at Freddy's FNAF movie, then you can click on the link above and you can compare it to this trailer and tell us what you think. And also remember, tomorrow, Amanda the Adventurer, I'm playing part 2, so go check that out. And if you're interested in the game we're making, check out our Patreon too.